Ladies and gentlemen, you'll get in a minute. So today we're taking a look at a tactic called the SNOWBLIND 41212 LP P103 AC from our friend Gerrard. Now, he tested it with Liverpool, just like we were going to do, and he won everything. So I can't wait to dive in and see how it does for our three teams of Liverpool and Aston Villa in the Premier League and our championship side of Ipswich Town, as always, in a holiday sim. Keep that in mind. But let's dive into the Premier League and see how it worked. Well, so far, looks pretty nice. Liverpool in first place with 89 points, drawing with Aston Villa in second. But that 130 goal mark right there for Liverpool is through the freaking roof. Schedule-wise, well, it doesn't look like they've got all trophies, but they do come out with the Carabao Cup final trophy, 2-1 win over Arsenal. They beat Aston Villa in the FA Cup 5th round, getting to the quarterfinals, losing in extra time to Brentford. But 3 trophies out of 4 definitely is not bad. Over AS Roma, the Europa League final, a 3-0 thrashing. So yeah, 3 trophies, not a bad haul, no question about it. Squad-wise, they've got plenty in the green as usual, but goals 40 for Salah, holy cow, 32 for Jota, Nunez with 30, 20 for Gakpo, that's a lot spread around. Assists 31 for Trent, and Tsimikas with 15. I mean, that 31 has to be an absolute beast of a record. But average rating 7.56 for Salah, even a 7.48 for Trent, 7.45 for Jota. Wow. Well, Aston Villa's domestic cup run, yeah, unfortunately out in the Carabao Cup 4th round, 1-3 to Nottingham Forest, and we already saw them out in the 5th round of the FA Cup, 3-4 to Liverpool. But they do come away with a trophy, a 3-2 win over Fiorentina in the Conference League final. So all in all, 1 trophy, not bad. A 2nd place finish in the Premier League is pretty nice. Squad-wise, they've got a lot in the green as well, definitely more than usual, but 32 goals for Ollie Watkins, 25 for Diaby, assist 18 for Zaniolo, Digne with 17, and average rating Zaniolo with a 7.25. Data hub for Liverpool looking right back to normal, which is where we like to see it. The defensive pieces are really nice. The attacking is through the roof. 3.42 goals per game. Wow, that's insane. 1.08 conceded, 1.10 XG against. Those are actually both higher than usual. Aston Villa not doing too bad themselves on the defensive pieces. They're just not getting the goals as much as Liverpool, but they're still getting a lot of goals. I mean, they're probably going to be 2nd place for that. 2.53 goals per game, 0.97 conceded, 1.28 XG against. Premier League stats, Liverpool and Aston Villa 1st and 2nd, both on 2, 3, 4 points per game, although Aston Villa does make the top of the list there. Most goals, Liverpool well in first, 130 over Aston Villa's 96, and that's still well over Arsenal's 80. Fewest shots against Liverpool with 323, Villa with 356. Most possession, 54% for Liverpool, 52 for Aston Villa. Most dribbles made, 678 for Liverpool, Villa with 644. Fewest conceded, Aston Villa actually getting tops of the league with 37, drawing with Tottenham, but Liverpool with 41. Most shutouts, Liverpool with only 16. I mean, I'm only 16, still 16, it's pretty nice half the season. But Villa with 11, and most shots for Liverpool with 802, 640 for Aston Villa. But I'm just going to go straight into Ipswich this season and see how they did. Of course, they did absolutely just bomb through the league, getting 1st place, 104 points, 10 points above Leeds, 139 goals. Not the tops we've seen, but still pretty darn nice. Domestic cups for Ipswich, though, out immediately in the Carabao Cup 1st round in penalties to Stevenage. But look at it. They got through to the FA Cup final. I mean, it wasn't as hard of a grouping, but Brentford, yeah, okay. But they lose to Chelsea, of course, 0-3. So a phenomenal run in the championship, a phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal run in the FA Cup, getting runners up. With a run like that in the FA Cup, I will take first outing in the Carabao Cup any day of the week. Squad-wise, I mean, about half of their squad is green, not too bad. 40 goals for Hurst, though, 19 for Connor Chaplin, 15 for Wes Burns. Assist 20 for Wes Burns, Harry Clark with 18, Leif Davis coming in with 15. That's pretty low for him. But George Hurst gets the 7.46. Championship stats, though, 2.26 points per game in 1st place. Most goals, of course, well in 1st with 139. Jesus. Fewer shots against in 5th with 338. Most possession with 54%. Most dribbles made with 732. Fewest conceded with 56. Most shutouts with 14. And then most shots for well in 1st with 888. But now it's time to take a look at the tactic itself. We started with a sweeper keeper in defend, an inverted wingback in attack on the left, ball playing defenders in the center spots and defend with a fullback in attack on the right, a DM in support, a box-to-box in support next to a winger in support. He does have that mark-specific position. It is that DR, and the DL side of that comes to this inside forward on support on the right. A pressing forward in support next to an advanced forward in attack. Attacking mentality, in possession, attacking with his narrow. Approach plays pass into space. Focus played on the left and the right. Passing directness is shorter. Tempo is higher. Low crosses and run at defense. In transition, counter press, counter, distribute quickly and roll it out. And out of possession, a high press line of engagement, a much higher defensive line, trigger press much more often, prevent your goalkeeper distribution, get stuck in, step up more, and invite crosses. So all in all, how is this doing for our three teams? It did amazingly well, as I would have expected it to. I mean, from the man himself. And yeah, the tactic is attacking. It is very well balanced and very well done. Yeah, you're going to get some conceded, no question about it. Unfortunately, that's the case with a lot of these attacking tactics, but if you can attack more, you're golden. So Ipswich with 139 goals, come on. That is just insane. And still, not the highest we've seen, but Liverpool with 130 is probably one of the highest we've seen for a Liverpool team. Aston Villa in second. It worked very well. Have you tried it? Let us know how it worked for you in the comments below, but here, a phenomenal job. That's it for me, 7FM, for the Football Manager blog channel, saying thank you as always for watching. Take care and enjoy.